5 Fiverr gigs you can do without any skill or investment, which you probably never thought of doing, and they're actually very easy to do. This is what we're going to discuss in this video. People are making huge money just by selling a service that they might not even perform for themselves. I find it very alarming to think that it's 2022 and people still think of making money online as a scam. I know a lot of you are in a very difficult financial situation, either due to the pandemic or regardless of it. A couple of weeks ago, I happened to have a little catch up with a friend of mine who was struggling. So I suggested he does some side hustle until he picks himself up. I was so surprised when he told me that he didn't have any skill for it. Let me show you something that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people list over 5 different gigs, not all related to each other. They don't necessarily have all the skills necessary to perform these tasks or gigs, but they do what we call job servicing, which is what we're going to discuss just about now. We're making this Fiverr series for everyone, from people who can spare just 2 hours a day to those who want to do it full time, so that everyone learns how to earn decent money online. Why Fiverr though? Well, because Fiverr is very accessible to everyone and the traffic it brings is crazy. Let's have a look at some level 1 sellers. They have a high reach and are very visible even though there's a lot of high level sellers. What this means is, even as a new seller, you can still get people to order from you and find you in a sea of results. Now in this video, we'll check out 5 gigs you can do without any skills and make your first few bucks without having to go through the whole process of learning a new skill. Because let's be honest here, it can take you months to reach a decent skill level so that you can charge a fair amount of money for it. There's actually another way to do it. But today we'll discuss those super simple gigs that anyone can do, anyone can start from scratch. Yes, today you can go ahead and create your account, create your gigs and start selling right away. If you want me to explain in a video how to create a Fiverr account and on designing your gigs, let me know down below in the comments and I'll do a special video for you. Now let's dive right in. The first gig, background removal. If you go on Fiverr and type background removal, you find several sellers offering this service at different price points. Now how can you do that? You don't need to be a Photoshop expert or actually know how to manipulate images. Let me show you how you can do it with a click of a button. You can simply go to Canva and select any image you have, go to effects, click on background removal, and that's it. Magically, it turns the image from a full image with its background to an image without a background. That simple. Imagine something that took you barely 3 seconds, you can go ahead and make money from it. It's not as complicated as you might think. Second gig, website testing. Now how this usually goes is basically they send you a website, you check it, take some notes on what you like, what you don't like. For example, let's go on some website. So this is a good website. Some of those are quite all over the place. You don't know how to go about it. And so that's basically it. You visit a website, form an opinion about it and report back. Never been easier. The third gig, designing HTML5 designs for websites. So let's visit this blog for example. As you can see, that's an ad. Different companies want to display their ads on websites to attract more clients. So your job is basically to create this HTML5 ad. I know it sounds crazy, but hold on a second. You go to createcopy.com and you log into your account, choose free trial and select banner ads. I'm going to leave you a link for it down below in the description. Choose from the existing templates and customize it. Then you can send it to the client as a JPEG. That simple. The fourth gig is designing album covers. So how this works is basically you can go to this artwork does not exist.com, which has images or images that look like art that are generated by AI and that are royalty free. You can choose from different ones and offer the service as an album cover creation gig. There are many people doing this already, so make sure you choose wisely. Fifth gig, I saved the best for last, reselling services. This is a very interesting one. While all of those are very good services to start with, over time you would want to scale your game. And as you know, there's a lot of people selling services on Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer and so on. And one thing you can do is basically to take someone's services and resell them for a higher price. For example, this person is doing logo design on Fiverr for $15. Because Fiverr is relatively cheaper than other similar platforms, you can go ahead and relist it for $40 on freelancer.com or another website and earn the difference. And this way, you don't have to worry about any skill or knowledge. Just make sure you do proper customer service and keep a good record of who has bought the service and who's fulfilling it. I can walk you through this process more in depth in future videos. Just let me know down in the comments if you're interested. So I hope you've benefited from this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below and what you would want me to talk about in this Fiverr series. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.